Hi everybody, happy day 4 of at-home learning. I hope everything is going well so far. I'm just going to go over today's assignments, and this will be a little shorter today because there's no math assignment. Reminder that there's a character target of showing compassion by using iMessages. Remember that while you're at home, things might be a little frustrating or a little different, and make sure that you're using your iMessages to express that. So I feel tired, I feel stressed out, I feel upset. Make sure that you use your feelings and let your family know how you're doing that. Okay? Our phonics lesson today is I can write a sentence with capital letters and periods. So in all of our writing, we always practice using a capital letter at the beginning and a period at the end. So you're going to grab the sheet today that looks like this. It's called Capitals and Periods, and it should be on the back or the next page of your writing from yesterday. So if you finish your writing from yesterday, it's totally okay to cut and paste because you've already sent this to me. That's great. If you haven't finished your writing from yesterday, please make sure you do that first so that you don't end up cutting out that sheet. So on today's assignment, the directions say rewrite the sentences, starting each sentence with a capital letter and ending it with a period. Then you're going to color, cut, and paste the matching picture to the sentence. So the first thing you need to do is just rewrite the sentence. So with the very first letter, make sure that's a capital letter, and the rest of them stay lowercase. Don't forget your finger spaces in between each word so that it's easy to read each word. And then you're going to end it with a period so we know that your sentence is done. When you're done writing all of your sentences, the next thing you should do is read your sentence one at a time so you can see what it says. You can use the same techniques we used yesterday to help you read each word. So the first thing we did yesterday was we underlined the words with a digraph. I used double underlines. And then we circled sight words that we knew. So we knew we, on, a. Wow, this is going to be so much easier to read now that we already know so many words. And then for the words that you don't know, you're going to tap those words out. So we, and you might use your fingers, and went on a ship. We went on a ship. Then you're going to look down here. You're going to color in the one that shows that. And then you're going to cut it out and glue it in this box right here. When you're cutting, I always tell the kids at school to make sure that they cut just on the lines. You don't need to cut it all the way around it. Just cut right on the dotted lines here. And try to only cut out the ones that you need so it doesn't make a big mess. And then I don't have glue with me. I forgot to bring that home. But if you are using glue, we always say just a little dot is enough, and then paste it down on here. If you don't have glue at home, you can use tape, or you can just set it on here, just on top of it, and take a picture of it like that. All right, so you'll continue with the rest of them. First, rewriting them, next underlining the digraphs and circling the sight words, and then reading the whole thing, finding the picture, cutting it out and gluing it or placing it on top. All right, let's move on to our reading and writing lesson. So today the reading and writing target is I can determine the main idea of the text, be a friend to trees. So on my other video, you'll see that I read the rest of the text, and I read about 2 new ways that living things depend on trees. Today's text focused on shelter and oxygen. So using what you learned, using what you talked about, you can also use the word wall that I sent on Remind yesterday. You're going to draw a picture, the same paper as yesterday and the days before. You're going to draw a picture of one new way you learned that living things depend on trees, and write a sentence. I'm not going to model this one today because I've already modeled it a couple of times and I want to see what you guys can come up with. But I am going to tell you, remember to say what you're going to write before you're going to say it. So if I were writing about yesterday's where I said, we get fruit from trees, I would make sure to write each line. We get fruit from trees. And then I would say each word, tap it out, or write it if it's a sight word, or look on the trees word wall that I sent you, which has these words on it. Okay. All right, and then we don't have a math assignment today. I wanted to give you a little time to catch up on anything that you missed from earlier in the week. So if you didn't finish any of your reading or writing or math assignments that are on the calendar, make sure those get done and sent to me. If you did finish and you would like some extra practice, you can make sure you do the homework assignments that are in the math. You can make sure that you work on any of the websites that I sent, so Khan Academy, Zern, Epic, I think that's it. You can practice your sight words. So yesterday I sent home some fun sight word games. If you need any more practice with anything in particular, please message me and I'd be happy to send you some more ideas.